welcome to my teacher snow day, or well, really this is a virtual learning day, but it has just been different this week because typically if we think we're going to have weather, we send home supplies like Chromebooks for our students to do their learning virtually, and we set up activities for them to do, and we make videos. But this was truly unexpected. So the first 2 days of this week, Monday and Tuesday, were true snow days, which were so great and restful. But then yesterday and today is Thursday, have been virtual learning days. They just have been a lot different than normal because students don't have their supplies. So we have been trying to make do by sending activities they can do with paper and pencil, like a video to watch, and then response questions they could do with materials they would have at their homes. I felt really bad saying that we got all of this weather because I know so many people don't have weather days, or they live in places that are more prepared for the weather than we are here in Oklahoma. So they never have weather days, even though they get lots of weather. Here, the issue has really been just sleet and ice. The roads are just really slick, so the kids that ride to school on the bus can't get their transportation. And then the parking lots have been so slick and icy, they haven't been able to clear them. And my district has quite a few schools, so unless everyone can come to school and all the parking lots are ready, we're at home. So it's been a very different week. I've spent most of it just trying to get my first January teacher vlog posted, which has just been an awful experience, to be perfectly honest. My computer, we learned, is really not built to handle that big of an editing program. It's great for a lot of work that I design on and for using for school, but it has not been a great fit for editing YouTube videos. It's crashed many times. There have been many tears. We will never be editing a YouTube video on our precious computer again, but living and learning. So I wish I could say I've been more productive with these past few days. It feels really awful that I haven't been. I'm a type of person that really likes to get things done, and I love my lists and I love accomplishing things. Type 3 Enneagram if you haven't picked that up yet, but I've not been my most productive self because I've been sitting in front of a computer and asking it to load and then having it crash and redoing things. So I've just not been my best self this week, to be perfectly honest. However, there have been some good moments. We did get to go to breakfast on Tuesday with my husband's mom and sister, and that was really special. We made a little stop by Hobby Lobby and gathered a few more Valentine items for the classroom and for our home. We also made muffins on Monday and have been watching The Chosen, which is a show on Netflix. So we really have been enjoying that. So we have done some leisurely things. It just hasn't looked near as productive and all as I wish I could say it has been. So today is the day to kind of reclaim all that time that I've missed out on, because the YouTube video is pretty much done. I just need to wait on my husband to come home and help me with one more thing because we're using his computer. And then the rest of the day is just dedicated to accomplishing some other things we haven't had time for earlier this week. So today has been more of my ideal snow day. I woke up around 8, which is definitely sleeping in for my teacher's schedule. And I did make some coffee, and we worked on the YouTube video for a little bit. And then I went off to a body pump class. And then I also got to take a bubble bath and do my devotional. So I'll show you kind of some things from that time earlier.
Every morning when I get up, I like to make my bed because it just makes me feel like I'm more accomplished for the day. And then after I had some coffee that I already showed you, I made my way to the gym. This was the parking lot. It was so slick I almost slipped, so I couldn't really record anything. And then I went to the body pump class. I always work so much harder when I go to a class, and I was surprised to see it was actually quite full. I think a lot of people were just done being cooped up in their houses like I was. Like got home, I took a shower, but I really wanted to take a bubble bath, so I just rinsed off and then started my bath right away. I love using Lush bath bombs, or actually the bubble bars are my favorite. So this is a bubble bar I've had for a while. I love that you can get multiple uses out of them, and they always make your bath so pretty and so bubbly. I also just love all of their scents. I think this is a lavender one. I once worked with a coworker who was a previous Lush manager, and she gave me this tip to cut the bubble bar into a fine powder and then sprinkle it under the water. It makes the bubble bar last so much longer, and you really only need a little bit, and it goes a long way. Taking a bath in the middle of the day is just extra luxurious. I absolutely love baths in general, but this just felt extra special, so I had some muffins and I read some books and did my devotional while in the bath. After this, I started getting ready and doing my makeup for the day. I just feel like when I get ready, I'm a little bit more productive sometimes. And then I cleaned some of my makeup brushes. I always think about doing this in the morning, but I don't have time. And then when I think about it at night, it would be too short of a time until I would need to use them again. So this worked out perfectly. I love the makeup cleaner that I'm using on my brushes, and I have that linked in the hair and beauty section in my Amazon storefront. As well, if you happen to know of a robe that you absolutely love, I am in the market for one. I am currently wearing my husband's in this video because his is really cozy, but I want something a little bit cuter for myself. We had ordered one, or I had gotten one as a gift at my birthday, which is shortly after Christmas, but it was not the right size, unfortunately, and they weren't doing returns. So I have been just borrowing my husband's, which worked out today since he was at work while I was at home. But if you know of one, please tell me in the comments. Then I just touched up my eye makeup and added a few curls to my hair since they had been in a ponytail at the gym. They were just a little rusty, and then I was ready to go for the rest of the day.
And now we are here. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon, and in about 25 minutes or so, I'm going to meet with my teammates that teach second grade with me. And we're going to talk about a special day we have coming up next Friday. We are going to be doing a Super Bowl themed day for our students, and I'm very excited about it. This is a tradition I've had for many years in my classroom. I actually started it because there was a group of students in my class who were very obsessed with football, and they all played football for our school at the time. So our football team for that school ended up going to the championship, and we did this special football themed day right around the championship, and they just loved it. But since I'm at a different school now and the students don't have access to playing sports through our school league yet, we just save it and do it for the Super Bowl. So I have a tote of things upstairs that I use for this special day. We call this day a classroom transformation because we transform the classroom to make it look like a football arena or stadium in some different ways. So we will be doing that. So I need to tell my team about the things that I use so that they can also get them if desired. And we're gonna look through the different activities that we will do on that special day to make sure we're all prepared and ready to go. And then after I'm done chatting with my team, I like to maybe watch some Gilmore Girls because I love that show, and probably edit some more teacher products that I sell on Teacher Pay Teachers. I have a couple things that I could work on for that. So that's the plan, just get some things done with my team and then have a little afternoon work session while we enjoy some Gilmore Girls.
So we are up here in our attic, and my husband has all these awesome different bins for my classroom things over here. It looks like this is the football themed things. I found some things on clearance last year. I'm not even remembering where that was at. Maybe Hobby Lobby. So I gathered a couple more items to use. We have some really fun concession themed activities, so that is used for that activity. And I think, well, that doesn't look like football day stuff. I gotta find it. I think it's somewhere around here
is all the football things. So I'm going to take a look for that now. Okay, I'm thinking I found it. It's the bin way at the top that I think I'm going to have to wait to get until Nick, my husband, is home. I can see the black and white referee jerseys, so that's got to be where everything is. It fooled me because I can also see our cafe transformation stuff is in there that we'll do later in April or May. But anyways, I'm not going to be able to get that down by myself because there's not a ladder back here and it is way up there. So we'll just have to wait on that, but we can go ahead and go look through the activities to show my team. So here's the game day printable file. I love sending home these cute game tickets the day before football day just to get the kids really excited. We call this setting the stage. That is a Hope and Wade Keene term. If you've ever read their books, Be the Wild Card, or I think they have other books too, but they're kind of the ones that coined this idea of transforming the classroom for special days of learning, and I have loved learning from them. So we're also going to make a prediction on who we think will win the game, and they're going to design a uniform of their own for the NFL, which is always a fun morning work activity. Then we will graph our classes' preferences, that's the word, on who they're cheering for. We've also done this after the Super Bowl because we have sometimes had Valentine's Day and the Super Bowl clash together. And so last year we celebrated Valentine's Day on the Friday before the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was that weekend. And then when we came back on Monday, we did this fun activity. But this year we're celebrating our Valentine's party on Tuesday, which is when Valentine's Day is. So we are going to do this activity the Friday before. So we're going to graph who they will be cheering for. Then we will be putting their names on these cute little footballs. There is a football themed activity where they can score points by throwing footballs into little buckets. They edit the grammar in this post. They're going to match up different holidays. And then here's where they can earn the concession treats in the math activity. They will love doing that. There's also some more math scoreboard activities that are in the slideshow version. And then there are these different reading passages. So fun. I think I have a lot of this already printed from past years, but I need to send it to my team so that they can do the same thing. So my team and I are now ready for the football day. We got to chat about that, and I might print some things out for that later today just to get a little head start. And then we were talking about how we don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow yet, if we'll be in school or not, because the parking lots are still quite icy. So if our school teams are able to get all of the schools in the district ready for the parking lots, then we'll probably go back to school tomorrow because it is sunny and the ice is melting now on the road. So it's definitely safe to drive. It's just a matter of getting into the building safely. So we'll see what happens for tomorrow, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little yogurt parfait as a late lunch, early dinner snack, and might watch some Gilmore Girls as we work on some different things on the computer. got a little coffee. I completed some things for school. Our school has like some professional development tools they ask us to go through every year. So I did one of those, and they're quite time consuming. So it was good to do that while I have this extra day. And then I updated a product that's in my Teachers Pay Teachers store called the Great Pencil Challenge. I'll have to share more about that another time. It is a really simple challenge that helps students keep track of their pencil, and it works wonders. So I just printed off some new papers and added a few updates to that. So I'm gonna up that on my Teacher Pay Teacher platform. And then I just made a little afternoon coffee because that's something I can never enjoy during the school day. I do have a Keurig at school, but I don't often use it. And if I do, it's typically just in the morning because it's just so busy. You don't really have time to like sit and enjoy your coffee while you're teaching. So that is something I'm not usually in the mood for, but especially hot coffee. I'm usually an iced coffee girl, but we made some warm coffee and we're just gonna keep going as we've been going. Gilmore Girls is just the perfect show to have in the background. It's so fun, but it's not so fast paced that you have to like really be eyes glued to the screen. This is also my second time going through Gilmore Girls. I finished my first run all the way through, maybe in September, October, November time. And I tried finding another show, but I just really haven't found anything that compares. So here we are back with Gilmore Girls. I'm only on the third episode. I just started rewatching when we had our first snow day a couple days ago. And I just love little details that I'm picking up this time that I didn't see last time. And I just am really still enjoying it. So even though I have seen it all before, it's just a really great show. It's like a really good go-to show to just throw on. I really enjoy all the characters. So that's really the plan, is just to kind of keep enjoying working. I might stop watching the show and working and read a book here in a little bit if I get kind of done with what I need to do. And then Nick should be home soon. That's my husband. So once he's home, we'll probably have some dinner, and then we might use our hot tub tonight. We might watch another episode of The Chosen. So no big plans, just still relaxing on our snowy afternoon and waiting to hear back on whether or not we're gonna have school in person or virtually tomorrow, because unless I missed something, I still do not know, and it's after 4 o'clock. So yeah, I'm curious to find that out. Watching The Chosen and had our dinner, and then we've been working on trying to finish the first YouTube video, and everything's done. We just are waiting on it to finish loading, so hopefully that will be done before I go to bed tonight. And I think we're gonna go get in the hot tub here in just a minute. Other than that, we've just been relaxing, and then we also found out we are headed back to school tomorrow for Friday, so it'll be really funny just going to school for one day, but I'm kind of excited about it, and that will be kind of different, a unique experience. So that means that I'm gonna go ahead and pack my workout bag, because I think in the morning our plan will be to get up early and get in our workout and then get to school as quick as possible, because there's a lot to do. I wanted to set up all my Valentine things on Monday, but of course we haven't been in school. And then later in the week, I had planned to do this anchor chart that says like reasons I love my class. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that in the morning, since it's already been into the week of February now, and we haven't been in our room, so it hasn't been set up. So I'd love to get all of that done in the morning. I'm not sure we'll have enough time, but yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack my gym bag now and start getting ready for bed. At our school, we can only wear teacher t-shirts on Friday. So since tomorrow's Friday, I'm gonna go ahead and wear this cute Love My Class tee from Shop Social Look on Etsy. She has the cutest tees ever. This one is also from her that I got last year. It says Teaching Has My Heart. They're so cute. So we are going to wear that tomorrow, and my team and I bought these together. So we're gonna all match tomorrow, which is really fun sometimes. I'm also so excited to wear these cute earrings. This is from another Etsy seller who's a friend of mine. Clover and Cove is where you can find her on Etsy. These are just so darling. In addition, I'm loving these socks from Amazon. I bought a lot of extras because we're gonna have a Galentine night with my nieces and my sisters-in-law, and I thought each of them could wear a pair on that night, so I'm saving those for that event. I've also been wearing some tonight, and I thought they were just really cute. They match my sweater perfectly. Okay, so I'm all ready for the hot tub. My gym bag is packed. I think my teacher bag is packed except for my laptop, so I can go get that by the door. And I think I'm just gonna go check on that YouTube video, and then hot tub, shower, and going to bed. Okay, so the video is all set and ready to go. It's just a little late, so I scheduled it to go live tomorrow morning. So that'll be my first one. So that feels really good. We went in the hot tub and relaxed for a little bit, took my shower, and now I need to go to bed because we have school, and as I've already discussed, there's lots to do in the morning. So I hope you enjoyed this snow day teacher vlog, and I will see you next time.